Hi students, I am G. Bhaskar, physics faculty. We are discussing about refraction, and in this concept we are already discussed about refractive index and critical angle, and some problems are solved. Now we shall discuss some more problems. Okay. Ray is incident normally on a glass slab of thickness T and refractive index mu as shown in figure. Then find time taken by light ray to travel through the slab. In this problem, the thickness of the glass slab is given and the refractive index of a glass slab also given. It is a T thickness of the glass slab and the light incident normally means no refraction takes place. When light incidents normally on a glass slab, that does not refracts, it travels in straight line. It already discussed in previous videos. So here, when light incidents normally, it travels along the straight path. So the refractive index of this glass slab also given, that is mu. Already we know the refractive index formula in terms of velocities, that is mu is equal to c by v. Already we know what is c and what is v. C is speed of light in vacuum and v is speed of light in a given medium. So general formula velocity or speed is equal to distance by time. So in this problem, the time, how much time can be take to travel the distance or thickness of this glass slab T. So here V is equal to distance by time. Distance means the thickness of the glass slab, that is T, means here how much time taken to travel this thickness from this end to this end. That is the time taken by the light to travel in this glass slab. So here T is the distance or thickness of the glass slab divided by time. So in place of V, we substitute this term, that is distance by time or thickness of the glass slab by time, that is equal to C by thickness by time. Thickness by time. Here C into time by thickness. Time is equal to mu into thickness by C. So it is the expression for time taken by light to travel the distance or the thickness of the glass slab. T is equal to mu into thickness of the glass slab by the velocity of light in vacuum. In previous problem, the light incident normally on the glass slab, but in this problem, the light ray incidents at an angle of incidence I. So it is a glass slab. The thickness of the glass slab is given, that D, and angle of incidence also be given, and refractive index of the glass slab also given. Here it is a normal at the point of incidence on the interface. That means it is air and it is a glass slab, and it is a interface of the air and glass slab. Here ray of light incident with angle of incidence I, and the light refracts into the glass slab. It is a optical denser medium. The glass slab is optical denser medium, so the refracted ray bends towards the normal. It is angle of refraction R, and it travels in straight line in the glass slab like this. So in this problem, what is the time taken to cross the glass slab? That distance is that this one. So how much time taken from this point to this point? The time taken to travel this point to this point. What is the distance of this glass slab? In previous problem, we discussed about the time taken when light incident normally. That formula is T is equal to mu into thickness by C. It is time taken by the light ray to cross the glass slab when light incident normally. But here the thickness, in place of thickness, the term, the value of this value, to find this value. So for that the refractive index value mu is equal to, according to Snell's law, mu is equal to sin I by sin R. Sin I by sin R. So sin R is equal to what? Sin R is equal to sin I by mu. Sin I by mu. But here in this diagram, it is a right angle triangle. It is a right angle triangle. It is the distance travelled by light in this glass slab. To find this distance, how can we find that? And it is the thickness of the glass slab. So it is right angle triangle. It is a right angle triangle. For right angle triangle, for this angle, it is adjacent side, and it is a hypotenuse, and it is a opposite side. This adjacent side is nothing but the thickness of the glass slab. So thickness of glass slab, here we can take a cos R. Cos R. Cos R is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. So what is adjacent side? That is thickness of the glass slab, D, by hypotenuse. This hypotenuse, that is say X. So X is equal to D by cos R. D by cos R. Here T is equal to mu into thickness by C. In place of thickness, we can substitute the distance here. The distance travelled by light, because it refracted when light incident some angle of incidence, so the light refracts and travel in that glass slab. So the distance X is equal to D by cos R. You substitute this value in the previous answer. That is, time is equal to mu into thickness by C. That is T is equal to, time is equal to mu into, what is thickness? Thickness is nothing but D by cos R. It is one answer. And also we can change this cos r value by using sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Time is equal to mu into thickness or distance travel, thickness of the glass slab by c into c means speed of light in a vacuum and cos r. So it is time taken by the glass slab when it incidents some angle of incidence. The time taken by the light taken in the glass slab. T is equal to mu d by c into cos r. So this cos r value can be changed. How can we change this cos r? The trigonometric function sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta. So cos theta is equal to r. By using this formula, cos r is equal to 1 minus sin square r under root. But mu is equal to sin I by sin r. It is a Snell's law. That implies sin r is equal to sin I by mu. Sin I by mu. Sin r is equal to sin I by mu. Sin r is equal to sin I by mu. Substitute this value in this expression. So cos r is equal to root of 1 minus sin square I by mu square. This is equal to mu square sin square I by mu square. Substitute this cos r value in the above expression, that is T is equal to mu into d by root of mu square minus sin square I by mu square. Here mu square is, here cos r is equal to, we obtain this value. This value is substitute in this expression. So here when you substitute the cos r value in this formula, t is equal to, time is equal to mu into d by root of mu square minus sin square I by mu square into c. This mu square value is, mu square is in a square root. So the square root of mu square is say mu. Then t is equal to mu into mu. The square root of mu square is mu. It moves numerator. So already mu is here. So mu into mu, mu square into d by root of mu square minus sin square I into 1 by c. So the final expression for time is that t is equal to mu square d by c into root of mu square minus sin square I. A beam of light is traveling from region 1 to 4 in diagram. The refractive index of in regions 1, 2, 3 and 4 are mu by 2, mu by 6 and mu by 8 respectively. Then the angle of incidence theta for which the beam just misses enter the region 4 is. So it is given problem. Here for this the diagram is that, suppose it is region 1 and it is region 2 and it is a normal. Here it is incident ray, and it is angle of incidence theta. Don't confuse here. It is a interface. It is medium 1 and it is medium 2, and it is a normal. This normal and the incident ray make some angle, that is called angle of incidence theta. Then it refracts into the second medium, say it is say theta 1. And in medium 2, this ray incident at the interface of 2 and 3, it is medium 2 and it is medium 3. So this total medium 2. So it is normal. Again, it incident with angle theta 1, and refracts into the medium 3 with angle theta 2. Here the refractive index of the medium 1 is say mu, and it is mu by 2. It also be mu by 2, and it is mu by 6. Again, it is medium 3 and it is medium 4. So here it is a theta 2. When light is traveling from 3 to 4, what is the given? That is for which the beam just misses entering region 4 is. Means the light does not refract into the medium 4. It grazes the boundary. It grazes the boundary. Means it is a 90 degrees. Means this theta 2 is the critical angle for 3 and 4. But here the question is that what is the angle of incidence theta for this not emergence or not entering into the medium 4. So we have Snell's law relation. What is Snell's law relation? You know that 1 mu 2 is equal to sin I by sin R. By using this formula, we can obtain what is this theta. Write it as mu 2 by mu 1 is equal to sin I by sin R. So this applied for this problem. Here what is mu 2 value? Mu 2 value is the refractive index of the second medium. What is the refractive index of the second medium? That is mu by 2. And what is mu 1? Mu 1 is the refractive index of the medium 1. So here it is a mu naught by 2 by mu is equal to, here sin I. What is sin I value? That is theta, sin theta. Sin theta by sin theta 1. Theta 1 is that angle of incidence in the, angle of refraction in the second medium. This implies, what is this value? This value is that mu naught by 2 by mu naught, mu by 2 by mu. So by this value is that 1 by 2. So sin theta is equal to, sin theta by sin theta 1 is equal to 1 by 2. So sin theta is equal to, sin theta is equal to 1 by 2 into sin theta 1. Refraction, the light incident at the interface of 2 and 3. 2 and 3. So by using the same formula, mu 2 by mu 1 is equal to sin I by sin R. This mu 2 can be equal to this for this problem, that is mu by 6 by mu 1 means that is mu 2, that is mu 2 value is mu by 2, that is equal to here sin theta 2 by theta 3, sin theta 1 by sin theta 2. Here this mu cancel. This implies 1 by 3. 1 by 3 is equal to sin theta 1 by sin theta 2. So sin theta 2 is equal to 3 into sin theta 1. Sin theta 1 value is that sin theta 1 is equal to 1 by 3 sin theta 2. Substitute this sin theta 1 value in this expression. Sin theta is equal to 1 by 2 sin theta 1. So we obtain that sin theta is equal to 1 by 6, because it is 1 by 2 and it is 1 by 3. So 1 by 2 into 1 by 3 sin theta 2. So 1 by 6 sin theta 2. Light entering from this medium 3 to medium 4, but the light does not enters into the medium 4, it grazes the boundary of 3 and 4. The light grazes like this. So the angle of refraction is say 90 degrees. For this concept or problem, that is by using the same Snell's law, that is equal to mu 4 by mu 3 is equal to sin 90 by sin theta 3 sin theta 2 by sin 90. What is mu 4 value? Mu 4 value is already given, that is mu by 8. So mu by 8 by mu 3 value is that mu by 6, that is equal to sin theta 2 by sin 90. Sin 90 value is 1. So here like this it is 6 by 8 is equal to sin theta 2. So substitute the sin theta 2 value in this expression, that is sin theta is equal to 1 by 6 sin theta 2. So sin theta 2 value is nothing but 6 by 8. So sin theta is equal to 1 by 6 into 6 by 8. 6 will cancel. So sin theta is equal to 1 by 8. So theta is equal to sin inverse 1 by 8. So at this angle of incidence, the light ray does not emerges or refracts in the fourth medium. So students, in next video we can discuss another concepts like total internal reflection and applications of the total internal reflection and lateral shift. So like my video and share it and subscribe my channel Gnanajyoti Academy.